Okay, let's do some stretches, guys. Okay, stretch your neck up and down. So since we are waking up from sleep, so let's do some stretches. Let's free up our body side to side. Rotate your neck. Reverse direction. Shake up your hands. Rotate your wrist. Okay, stretch your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, change. Stretch your sides. Okay, stretch the other side. Okay, rotate your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, change. Take a deep breath and exhale. One more time. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, let's perform 2 minutes of Anulom Vilom. So keep your spine gently erect. Feel that the fresh morning oxygen is reaching your brain and healing it. Chalo, let's go. Take a deep breath and exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, rub your palms against each other. Roll it over your face. Slowly open up your eyes. Okay, team. Okay, guys. So, chalo, let's quickly check in with your accountability buddies. So, before we get started, let's quickly check in with your accountability buddies, and then we will go to meditation and the other activities. So, chalo, everybody. So, whoever is having the accountability buddy, they reach out, and for others, yes, whoever are consistent, we will pair them up with somebody. Okay. Chalo, everyone, just quickly WhatsApp them, call them, so that we can start with the rest of the activities. So, देखो guys, all the yes, some of you guys are newly starting today. Okay, so I think after a long time, Shailendra came back in the morning. I guess Krishna is someone who is recently starting. Poonam was an old timer, now recently starting. और कौन है? ठीक है, Swapna was the previous member, now recently joining in. Okay, so we are actually trying to pair up two people so that even if one person doesn't come up, other guy can call and then we can start joining in the mornings. Okay, so this is the time where we remind each other. So whoever they really wants to grow and succeed, we are trying to make the necessary arrangements. So we do that. Okay, because together as a group it becomes easy and possible to do a few things. Okay, alone it really gets tough. Okay, fine. So chalo everyone, just call them up, check in with your accountability buddy. So Prasad and Achal. So yes, I think Prasad is tracking with Himanshi and Achal. So we will check on that. Next, Shruti and Afroz. Okay, so Shruti is in. Just check it with Afroz once. Yeah, Shruti, what's happening? Is Afroz joining back, not joining back? What's the update, Shruti? Yeah, Shruti.
Treatment started, I think,
Sorry?
last 2 days onwards. So he's
Your voice?
outside.
He's outside, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So when is he going to come back? Any update?
No, he didn't tell like that, but I will ask.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Try to really know, देखो, if somebody really wants to do it, go to that level to support each other and care. कि भाई, why are you not coming? Since when are you going to start back? And देखो, once you put that, देखो, everybody has to push themselves, but as a group we can support one another. ठीक है, fine. Next, Ram is in. Ram called Shenu, man. Shenu is sleeping. Shenu is also in. Okay. So Ram is in. Shenu is in. Next, next. Priyanka is in. Priyanka, just check up with Durgesh.
Sir, Dugesh not feeling well. I
Not
called.
feeling well.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Okay, next, Akhila is in. Jande is also in. Next, Sanjeevni and Krishna. Sanjeevni, what happened to Krishna, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Available, sir.
अच्छा, ये कृष्णकांत तिवारी वाला
I
कृष्ण.
update. Yeah.
अच्छा.
I
मैं बोला
have
okay. Zoom का नाम different came. Okay, fine. Next, Ashal Prasad done, Durgesh done, Shenu, Ram done, Krishna, Sanjeevni done, Amulya Sanketir. So I think yes, we have Amulya and we have Sanketir as well. Yes, we have Sanketir as well, and of course Shruti also done. Okay. Rest of the members, yes, this week end I will bring you guys. Okay, pair you guys in. From your side, just put this effort. If I really I want to grow in my life, just keep that as the intention, and we will do all possible things to make it work. Okay. So chalo. And we are trying as part of this morning to really make it more interactive. So initial 30 minutes we do these meditations and all that, and in the second half we are speaking one on one with people where you can share your views, like what's happening in your life, what are the challenges that you're dealing with, and then we can like discuss together on how the solution is, what the solution is. Like if you have any questions, so we are really like rotation, but because it happens daily, so you get chance someday for that rotation. Okay, so yeah, just be consistent and I think you'll find a lot of value in yourself. Come up with some confidence. ऐसा नहीं कि अरे यार बातचीत चल रही है, I want to hide and I want to shy out. So थोड़ा open up, because as a friends we can really support each other. Okay, ठीक है. So guys, for the next 15 minutes, let's perform a meditation today. Okay, we will do chakra activation meditation. Okay, so just a few quick things about it. So there are a lot of energy circuitry which runs through our body, and they overlap at lot of positions, so like internally within the body, and wherever they like there is a like lot of overlapping, so those points become chakra. And there are many chakras in the body, but there are 7 predominant chakra which is aligned through our spine. And like in this yoga science world, it is said ki all these 7 chakras are designed for specific purpose. So matlab, if there is right energy in each of the chakra, so there are some activities of your life which will be happening very properly. So like that, these 7 chakras are aligned. Okay, and one by one, so today we are just going to focus on these chakras. Okay, so 7 times you are going to do breathing. So let's say I'll walk through where each chakra is. But yeah, as you inhale, so let's say first chakra is at the tip of your spine. So as you inhale, you need to feel that there is a ball of energy at the tip of spine, and as you breathe inside, it expands, and as you exhale, it contracts. So just like a expansion relaxation movement, and focus that energy is there. So just if you think like that, there is this proverb ki wherever you focus, your energy flows. So if you just close your eyes, put the intention at the tip of your spine and just feel like that, your body energy will all concentrate at that one position, and that chakra will get the necessary required amount of energy. Okay? So one by one, we will walk through all the 7 chakras. So first is at the tip of spine. Second is 3 inches below your navel. Third is where this rib cage ends and navel. So upper abdomen section is the third chakra. Fourth is in the center of your chest, which is heart chakra. Fifth is your throat chakra. Sixth is the third eye, available at the intersection point of this, right in the middle. Okay, so it all is aligned through the spine. And then the seventh is the crown chakra at the top of the head. Okay, every chakra has a specific purpose, so we will go towards that. Fine. ठीक है, chalo guys, everybody. So even though you are like, let's say, behind the cameras, I would like you to perform these activities on a serious note. Just go sit somewhere in peace so that you don't stay disturbed for the next 15 minutes. Okay, chalo. So keep your spine gently erect. Sit with crossed leg. Keep your palm facing upwards in your laps. Keep your spine gently erect. Close your eyes. Okay, and bring your attention to the first chakra, which is at the center of your eyebrows. And now I'll be playing up a meditation tune. Okay, so a music. Just follow this music. So as the music rises high, you breathe in and feel that the energy is expanding. And as it collapses down, just exhale and relax. Okay, chalo, let's go. Feel and expand energy at the tip of the spine. Exhale, relax. Breathe and expand. Breathe out and relax. Exhale and expand. Exhale, so maintain these few things. Spine gently erect. Put your entire attention to the tip of your spine. Okay. Avoid any physical body movements. Be at peace as possible. Okay. All of a sudden, if you're sitting with spine erect, palm facing, just relaxed, full attention at the like tip of your spine, slowly you will be more in the present moment. Thoughts will stop coming. It will happen naturally, but you have to be focused very deeply. So put your full attention, just visualize that there is a ball of energy at the tip of your spine. And as you breathe inside, this energy is expanding. You can just visualize some pictorial representation. And as you exhale, it collapses. And with every breath that you take, feel this energy is growing within you. Okay. And the first chakra, it is about falling in love with yourself, accepting yourself the way you are. It is about being as creative as possible. New ideas will come. You will bring new things in this world. A power of generation that will be going nicely if this first chakra is balanced. So keep that thought and let's take a few more nice, clean breaths. Let's go. Now the second chakra. So 7 times per chakra. Now try to just position 3 inches below your navel. Again, this is also aligned through the spine itself. So just position is 3 inches below your navel, but you have to visualize it on your spine. It is there. Okay. Now the second chakra is awesome. It helps you in decision making. What do you want to keep in life? What do you want to let go? Many people are not able to let go the past, not able to let go and overcome the problems. So if there is nice energy in this, you will be able to do that. Next, this chakra will help you to bond nicely with your friends, with your family, with your society, with the people around you. Okay, you will not be feeling that conservative and hidden and just lonely with yourself. You will bond with people with right energy in this chakra. Guys, yogic science is known since thousands of years. We just need to apply and bring it into practice. We are not saying do research and dissect everything, but the things which are there for real, accept it, get it, and take the benefit of it. Okay, so chalo, let's locate the second chakra. And on 3, just feel this energy going and just feel confident that you are becoming a great decision maker. Everything is perfect in your life. Just feel that, keep that attitude. 7 times, let's breathe and feel this energy rising. Let's go. Okay, that is 1. Exhale, that is 2. Make sure your breath is with tune. Inhale. Exhale. And keep your focus on the second chakra. Inhale and expand energy in second chakra. Exhale and relax. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Okay. So keep this thought, you're a good decision maker. You will let go things which are supposed to be not let gone, and you will implement and attract those things which will really reward you success in life. Just keep this thought process and feel this energy which drives this is in you so that you can make smarter decisions with your life. Fine. Now let's move to the third chakra. Okay. Located just where the rib cage ends and your navel, so upper abdomen section, the gut feeling, the intuition feeling. So chalo, let's do some first breaths. Inhale and expand. Breathe in and expand. Okay, so this third chakra, guys, it was all about that inner intuition. Okay, sometimes that gut feeling, intuition, you just know something, right? It happens in life. Okay, whether to do something or not, you just feel that kind of intuition. Yeah, this is right. And many a times it is beyond logic. Logic might say something else, but you get that, yeah, this is the right thing to do, let me do it. So you will get stronger in this intuition with the right gut feeling. Okay, and it will help you to really do things with more excitement. Okay, that initial vibe which comes, ki I can do it, I have the capability, let's get it going. That initial momentum which builds up, right? कि confidence आता है कि sometimes you really push yourself hard beyond normal uh, possibilities of other people. Okay, so those things will also start happening with you. Okay, so that's what, with the right energy. Okay, fine. So today we'll just touch the three chakras. Remaining four we will again continue tomorrow, the one by one, because there are multiple other activities. Just feel, with enhanced energy in your body, you will become a more enhanced person. You'll be able to deal with your life more easily, and you will rise as a person towards a better version. Okay, so take a deep breath and exhale and feel this energy expanded within you. Take a deep breath and exhale. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale and exhale. Rub your palms against each other, roll it over your face, and slowly open up your eyes. Okay, guys, just focus on one day at a time, and automatically nice results will start coming in your life. Okay, now, chalo, everybody. So we discussed, right, as part of one evening program, ki when the life gets in troubling situation, so we have to generate thoughts from outside. Now the thing is, ki even if life is not in struggling situation, if you can generate thoughts which is really not running in your mind, that's where your thinking will grow, your analysis will grow in a regular day as well. Okay, why? Because it is said ki almost 95% of the thoughts which you will think today are the same thoughts which happened yesterday. Okay, that's after a survey and research. Why? Because same thing is happening on to us on a daily basis, only 5% some different thought comes. Okay, so if you actively generate new thinking, new ideas, we will grow better. And that's what the power of book reading and reading some other stuff constantly is going to make us more evolved in a person. So that's the reason we started doing this audio learning in the morning as well, where we are playing some program and trying to make some notes about it, really dissect and generate new thoughts, right thoughts, empowering thoughts. Okay, so everybody opens up some notes. Okay, so we write it as well so that we really take away something with us. So everybody open some notepad, wordpad, or anywhere. Okay, so we are doing currently As a Man Think It. It is a really powerful book. Okay, so chalo, let's see. So go to that section, audio learning. And yesterday we took the topic, okay, effect of thought on health and the body. Okay, how your thinking is going to impact your health and the body. Okay, and a few outcomes which came out of that. Out of a clean heart comes a clean life and a clean body. Out of a spoiled mind proceeds a spoiled life and a corrupt body. Okay, so that means at the core your heart should be clean, and if your mind is not clean, it is going to end up in a disastrous or disease oriented body. So it all starts with your mind. If you have pure thoughts, you will have a healthy lifestyle. You will not feel like eating junk because your thoughts are pure. People try to control this layer of junk fixing, okay, not the actual core, which is your thoughts. So we need to go deep down there and fix it. And the second learning was, only by fixing diet and workout the body will not become healthy. You need to massively correct your thought patterns. Okay, a clean mind will never wish for corrupt food and a corrupt lifestyle. Okay, so that's what the core is, your thought patterns. If that is fixed, automatically you will not feel like eating junk, you will not feel like not doing workout. So that means your core has to be focused. The thoughts have to be purified automatically, because thoughts convert it into actions. So if you're thinking, okay, why my life has to be clean and good and healthy, accordingly it will become actions over a period of time. But right now people try to control their diet, but their thought process is still broken. Internally they still want that pizza, that ice cream in the thoughts, or yaar ek bar milta to acha hota. And that's the reason in actions it actually comes to life. Okay? So core, if you fix your thoughts, you will never get even those desires. So that's the right place to work. Okay, fine. That was yesterday's topic. And today, let's move on to the next learnings of that. Okay, opening the audio and let's go.
Perfect your body, guard your mind. If you would renew your body, beautify your mind. Thoughts of malice, envy, disappointment, despondency rob the body of its health and grace. A sour face does not come by chance. It is made by sour thoughts. Wrinkles that mar are drawn by folly, passion, and pride.
Okay, so he's saying कि there are some people, right? They don't look cheerful in life. मतलब देख के मजा नहीं आता. There are few people, the face is so dull. Like ऐसा लगता है कि भाई क्या ही चल रहा है इसके लाइफ में. Never happy, never, that charm doesn't reflect that. एक बोलते रौनक होती है फेस पे, like you just look at something and you're like, wow, what kind of person this guy is. Right? So that attitude completely disappears. Okay, so it is again because of what thoughts are getting executed inside. Okay, so if you feel cheerful thoughts, happy thoughts, that's what will reflect. And further he's saying कि अभी old age की जो wrinkles होते हैं, that is also somewhere deep down stuff is happening. Okay, so chalo, let's see.
I know a woman of 96 who has the bright, innocent face of a girl. I know a man well under middle age whose face is drawn into inharmonious contours.
Okay, 90 की age की female lady, but face is so cheerful. I have also seen, maybe you might also have seen people कि 60s, 70s, 80s में भी रहते हैं, but they look so still good. And there are people in 40s, ऐसे लगता है पता नहीं क्या ही हो गया. So your thoughts actually reflect physically as well. Aging process also gets controlled with the right thought patterns. Okay, if you're more cheerful, more happy, you will age slowly. At least for the world, it will look like that. Okay, so that's really good.
The one is the result of a sweet and sunny disposition. The other is the outcome of passion and discontent. As you cannot have a sweet and wholesome abode unless you admit the air and sunshine freely into your rooms, so a strong body and a bright, happy, or serene countenance can only result from the free admittance into the mind of thoughts of joy and goodwill and serenity. On the faces of the aged there are wrinkles made by sympathy, others by strong and pure thought, and others are carved by passion. Who cannot distinguish them? With those
Okay, just write down a few statements here. Okay, at least we will write the meaning, क्योंकि इसका vocabulary है एकदम मतलब पहले जमाने वाला है, तो बहुत हाई फंडू बातें करता है. वो होता है ना, शायर होते हैं. एकदम नेक्स्ट लेवल पे देता है चीचा है. ठीक है, so at least let's put a few things in our word. Okay, the more pure, positive, joyful, self-empowering, happy. Okay, the more pure, positive, joyful, self-empowering, happy thoughts you think, the more cheerful, peaceful, charming you would look in your life. Okay, next, the more stress, tension, worried thoughts you think, the more dull, unlively your face would look. This is how it is. and you might have seen that. Okay, if you are cheerful, you look pretty different than if you're not. So again, your thoughts are resulting into that. Okay, chalo, fine. Let's do it for like a few more minutes. Another learning. Let's see.
Those who have lived righteously, age is calm, peaceful, and softly mellowed, like the setting sun. I have recently seen a philosopher on his deathbed. He was not old except in years. He died as sweetly and peacefully as he had lived. There is no physician like cheerful thought for dissipating the ills of the body.
Cheerful.
There is no comforter to compare with good will for dispersing the shadows of grief and sorrow. To live continually in thoughts of ill will, cynicism, suspicion, and envy is to be confined in a self-made prison hole. But to think well of all, to be cheerful with all, to patiently learn to find the good in all, such unselfish thoughts are the very portals of heaven. And to dwell day by...
Okay, so just a few pointers. He's saying that all these negative thoughts, worried wale thoughts, it's like you're creating a prison for yourself in your mind where it is going to punish you, it's going to be terrible at you. So mode change karo. Change the thoughts that you have into a positive, cheerful nature. Automatically, that's like a good thing for you. Otherwise, life becomes crippled.
day in thoughts of peace toward every creature will bring abounding peace to their possessor.
Okay.
Thought.
Okay. So that's it. That's the topic for today. And tomorrow it is about thought and purpose. So based upon what you think, how do you establish purpose in your life? Okay. Okay, fine. So chalo, that's the topic for tomorrow. But at least, yeah, we got okay. Okay, just एक और pointer यहाँ लिख लो. With cheerful thoughts, you would age pretty peacefully. देखो एज तो सबको होना है. Everybody will get dadas and dadi बन जाएंगे after certain time. But the more joyful you are, the more jolly and charming you will look throughout this life. It will not look a burden. Doesn't matter. Next 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, doesn't matter. Okay, fine. Now, chalo, let's move on to the other activities, everyone. Okay, so I'm sharing the screen. Like yesterday night, we said every month we are focusing on one theme and we are working aggressively for achieving that. Okay, so for all the existing members who have been doing it, just go to the sheet, update your details. Okay, and all the new members who have joined in, no worries. Today we'll just give a glimpse of what are you supposed to do so that March month onwards we will very aggressively work towards that. Okay, so I'm just sharing the screen. So no need to worry, guys. Just be consistent. All the habits of the world will come to you. If you're not willing to take actions long enough, no technique is going to work for you, right? So just be consistent enough and results will automatically start coming. Okay, so everyone, let me even open some notepad. So okay, so for all the existing members, you go to the sheet, just check, log the yesterday's hours that you have finished in reading books. If you have changed the review every column, okay, review every column. If you have taken a new book, write the book name. Next, if your schedule is not working, whatever you have set up, if you want to redo it, replan it based upon your current situation, replan, get better with your planning and achievement. So change the plan if it is not working for you. Next, how many hours have you spent yesterday? How many minutes have you spent yesterday? Log that time as well. Then it gets converted into hours automatically. Next, if you have written any new blog, just update the links here and increment the counter here. Okay, and just check if whatever is your new due date. Okay, for example, Sanjeevani is saying 25th ko ek blog hai. Okay, so just check it out. Are we on track for doing that? If somebody is having today's deadline 23rd, check on that, and then similarly convert it for your skill upgradation also. Check the course which you are taking, check the skills which you are taking, log the time, update the blogs, update this. And you have already set up a target for end of February. So that is available as part of this goal section as well. So just make sure if you're on track for accomplishing your goal. So guys, everybody, all the existing members, review this full sheet. Okay, ठीक है, चलो. You have already the link. Go ahead and update it. Okay. And for the new members, okay, let's not start filling this data right now. Let's first get into that mindset key, what we want to really do. Okay. So now there are a few things, guys. My personal opinion, okay, key, why many of us struggle in life. Okay, when problem comes, we get worried. When you're not finding solution, or like you get mentally breakdown, you get affected with that. If you're not getting results in life, you get affected with that. If somebody tells you something, you get affected with that. That's what is human being, right? We are emotional people. Okay. And when there is worries, we actually get lost, okay, what to do, what not to do, and that adds more tension to our life. So yesterday we said yesterday or day before yesterday evening topic, we said it's like you versus your problems. If your problems are big, you are small, you will always suffer. If you want to solve your problems, you have to grow. And how do you grow? Simple, by daily knowledge. That's the only way to grow. If you are thinking I will grow only based upon my life experiences, let me tell you, वो hare and the tortoise का story हो जाए. Because your life experiences is what? It's one person, which is you, and maybe 20 people you interact in your life, you will learn only from them. It's like growing at a pace of a tortoise if it is only your life experience. Okay, what does a hare do? He runs rapid fast. Just imagine, if I study 10 books, if I study 20 courses in 1 year, and if I repeat this for the next 5 years, my rate of growth is going to be that rapid fast. Okay, but you might say eventually hare to jeet jata hai. But I have a simple question. What if eventually you will say the tortoise to jeet jata hai? But it is only created to create average minded people, that story. It's like just to console people. If let's say I am that hare who is growing that fast and I am not ready to take rest, then what will happen? The tortoise has no chance of ever winning. The point is, hare can get consistency. Now you define, do you want to grow at that pace of a tortoise and be, even if tortoise is not consistent, wo bhi harega. Hare is not consistent, wo bhi harega. That means the foundation of success is consistency. How you go there, whether you want to choose a hare track or a tortoise track, that is your choice. But those who walk on a hare track will run like 100 times faster and accomplish their goals. Those who run at the pace of tortoise, they will go like maybe 10 times. Okay, but if both are not consistent, eventually both will not reach there. So your approach should be, you should be hare which is not stopping. That's how your attitude. And how will you do that? Simple, by knowledge. There is no other means. Your problem is here. You need to gain knowledge so that you can solve and deal with your problems. How do you gain knowledge? You have to break it down into a daily action. Into a daily action, there is no other way of living life. Okay, again I'm repeating, the way eating food, taking sleep is mandatory for us biologically. Okay, like that you have to enforce knowledge upgrade as mandatory for you for your own success. Don't end your day without upgrading knowledge. No other priority of your life matters. Let's say if something बहुत tragic हो गया, किसी की death हो गई, something problem happened in your life, only these exceptional cases you can leave it, but otherwise knowledge should never be discarded. Never, ever, ever. The way food mandatory body needs के लिए, accordingly you have to enforce knowledge to be mandatory. You have to grow to that level where you hold yourself responsible for that. Okay, that's it, and you will succeed like anything. थोड़ा सा self level standard up रखो. You will have 1,000 reasons why you should not do, but none of that matters. You will fail in your life in the end. That's hard, but that's what will happen, because kabhi grow hi nahi hua, problem itne aate gaye, the problem always defeated you because you never grew. So change the model, daily growth of knowledge. Fine. And how do you grow in your knowledge? Two things: daily book reading. Second, daily upgrading your skills. Now guys, nobody is ever busy. If you're not doing these two things, all your life is going to become a waste. Don't tell me what you are doing in your life if these two things are not happening, because a point will come when you will be stuck. There was this interview. Okay, there was this interview where the interviewer used to ask, Forget about any other technical. The interviewer used to ask you, what is the books that you are reading as part of your personal development? Tell me those book names. What are you reading right now? And if the candidate said what book and all, immediately he's like, okay, you're rejected. Because he says the one who doesn't invest time on self growth can never succeed in this job. So I don't even want to know their technical skills. The world knows all these things. So thoda sa take it on a serious note. Don't become those average minded people who don't even know what they should do with their life. Thoda grow karne ki zarurat hai. Okay, fine. Now, for all the new guys, we have this 1 week for February to end. After that, March is going to come. So I want you to make 2 decisions for yourself. 2 decisions. Okay. Now I'm sharing my screen. Let's see what these decisions are. Okay. Let me quickly plug in charger. The battery is dying. 1 second. Okay, so guys, all the new guys, okay, let's prepare towards March. Let's make March as the most successful month of this 2023 as of January, February, March. Okay, uske baad April ko aur acha karenge. By that way, if your momentum of month keeps improving, and guys, dekho, I'll tell honest truth. In the current month, let's say if there are somebody who have written, let's say less blogs, like 3 blogs, okay, or 1 blog. March month when they do this activity, they will be able to do more. Those who are already doing more, they have to be consistent, because there is a limit which you will reach. You cannot write 200 blogs per month. That means there is a limit. You might write 30 if you put every day shot. You might write 60 if you are like per day do karna hai. But there is always a limit which will physically be reached. The point is how quickly you go to that best limit that you can, right? So what will happen for all the new guys who are newly getting in, month by month, if you stay consistent with this, you will start writing more blogs with ease and managing all other life priorities also. But those who never stop, they never get it there. Okay, so just know that month by month, you will become better. That's what is going to happen. More result oriented, more outcome oriented, more success you will start achieving in your life, because your maturity will grow. You don't even know, but this is internal changes which will happen to you because you're daily putting efforts for this. Fine. So for all the new guys, what is supposed to be required? Let's keep March in mind. Okay. March focus is going to be on all these 3 activities. Book reading, because that's how you know more ideas to solve your problem. Okay, any book which helps you to currently deal with your life situations. Jo bhi hai, whatever problems are there in your life, go to Google, find a book which is going to solve those problems. Okay, mental, emotional, habit related, performance related, productivity related, leadership related, anything which is problematic, there will be a book available. Take it, start making a habit. Daily 30 minutes we have to read. Whether you like it or not doesn't matter, but it is supposed to be done. You have to do it. Like that, keep your intention. Okay. Next, fine. Next, this is again mandatory. You need to do skill upgrade. Okay. 30 minutes for this. Now, what you are supposed to do, all the new guys, pick one book which we will start. If you can start right from today onwards, it is fine. Nahi hua to March ke month tak to this thing, like March starting mein, you should definitely have picked one book. And then skill upgrade. Okay, simply ask a question, ke what skill I should upgrade in myself which will help me in my current job to grow faster. Or if you're a job seeker, skill pick cons kya karna padega in order that you get your job quickly. Okay, and accordingly, whatever that comes out, you need to daily spend 30 minutes in working on that. If you're already a corporate working employee, take up skills which makes you better. And guys, let me tell you, take up certifications. There are so many certifications. You can add all of that in your resume. Over a period of next 6 months, if new things, new topics, latest things are coming in your CV, it will add more value to you. 1 year mein kitna kuch naya ho jayega. But without that, in 1 year CV, you will have only a project change and maybe 2-3 tool change. And maybe that tools will also not change after 5 years. How do you become better is by constantly taking new certifications. So certifications will be a proof that you learned, acquired. Okay, so that's where try to really get to the level ke you issue certificates, you put that in your CV and add more value to yourself. We have 12 months to succeed. Let's make it count. Okay, so chalo. So all the new guys, you need to pick up a book, you need to pick up a like skill which you want to upgrade. Next, you need to come up with a daily schedule, like when you would be reading. Okay, daily, how much you would be reading. If you're saying no, daily to nahi hoga mere se, okay, fine, it's your life. I know you might be going through a lot of ups and downs. In that case, weekly you have to set up. Okay, by weekly I will do 3 hours, and then define when those 3 hours will be. Guys, dekho, since 13 years in the IT, I've been doing planning, execution, got many projects done, and it came all because of very precise planning. Okay, so when you say whatever you say, if you say daily I will do, so immediately get it narrow. The planning has to be very precise. So you should say, okay, then what time during the day, at so and so time. If you cannot give time, maybe you will say in the morning I will do it after I do some other activity. But you have to be very precise. You read that plan and then you know when you are supposed to take action. But precision is required. Okay, and if you are saying weekly I will spend 3 hours, now define even that breakdown. When are these 3 hours going to come? Is it like daily basis 30 minutes, or is it like over weekend itself 1 hour you will lock, 2 hours you will lock? And then you need to study that week. Did you really give 3 hours for that? And if you have not given 3 hours, that means your planning is not working. Next week you have to change that plan. And that's how when you do it 5 times, your plans become perfect. You will start executing your plans. There is only one way. If you keep doing these things, you will only become better than who you are right now. There is no, you cannot go worse. You have to just be consistent and do that. So that's what the next step is, putting up a schedule. When do you want to do it? Okay, so initially start with this. Okay, make a decision. If you can do it right today, finalize these things, maybe right from tomorrow onwards you can start here, because we still have 1 week to finish this February, and March month se to what precise, we will write blogs and all of those things, but you can get started with doing these things right from today onwards itself. Okay, fine. So this is what is for the new guys. So chalo, I'm pasting it in the chat. But guys, most importantly, I'm telling, whether you are a hare or whether you are a tortoise, if you are not consistent, in the end you will lose the race. And that's what you realize, that fact as early. The guys, no excuse matter. I'm not able to do it, I cannot wake up early, blah blah blah, nothing matters. In the end, you know what is going to come to your life. So you have to face the truth. Begin with the end in mind. This is what Steve Jobs says. So already know that the actions which you're taking right now, what kind of end of life is going to give it to you. And then you see whether your reasons, excuses are justified enough for the failure or success which you will get in your future. Failure is predictable, success is predictable. Your actions right now will determine. Okay, so just know it. Fine. So chalo, pasting it here. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Ek life hai. Don't waste it over. Don't be too much worried. Don't do things which does not really take you towards success. And you can find time out. You have 24 hours. So dhundna padega yaar. Find it out. Okay, fine. Now chalo. We have final 5 minutes for the call. 6 minutes for the call. Okay. So one by one, we are speaking with a lot of people. So all the guys who are in yellow, we are discussing with them. Okay. Now today, let's start doing, I think, blog related we have sorted. So on the top, we have Prasad and Ram. Okay. So let's see. So we will have a talk with Prasad today. Okay. So Prasad, just let us know a few things. First, what is going in your life right now? Second, what is the challenge that you're facing? And third, what valuable suggestion would you like to give to other people? Yeah, Prasad.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir. So, what's
Give a
going
short intro as well, so that some of the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
guys
sure.
might know who you are. Yes.
Yeah, sure. So, currently, I'm a final year student right now, and I'm pursuing my BTech. And along with that, I'm doing my job, like not a full time, it's a part time one. And my field is mostly related to DevOps, like I'm working as a DevOps engineer. And along with that, like I really wanted to work on myself. So that's the reason I'm here and following all the things that is going. So daily I kind of allotted a slot to myself, like what time these things. So for a blog writing, there is an initial amount of time that I have fixed for that. And it starts from the yesterday night itself. Like I start recollecting the things, like the keywords that is
Okay,
needed
okay.
to be
Just one
represent.
second, Prasad.
Yeah.
Before we get into the details of execution, let me tell you. Okay, so everybody, like he has finished 18 blogs this month so far. Okay, yeah, he might have time, whatever you might say, he's a student, but साथ में job भी कर रहा है, student भी कर रहा है, learning also. So and yesterday that's what we said, you need to have that fire within you. Yes, all of our responsibilities are there. I have 13 years of experience, but if I want to succeed, I need to make time for what is important. Okay, I'm trying to just clarify that because some of the minds will think, "Arey, ye to abhi bachcha hai, is not that much loaded." But I'm just telling, make some time. Okay, so that's what it is. Fine. So he has finished 18 blogs on technical learning and multiple blogs on books as well. Okay, so parallelly trying to balance it out. Okay, Prasad. So yeah, what are the main things?
Yes, sir. So about my right now, I'm more focused toward the skills right now, and I spend my time mostly doing that during the weekdays, like from Monday to Friday. So in that duration of time, I figure out the things in the starting of the week itself. Like on Sunday, I decide like what should I do throughout the week, and so I made a points like on particular this day I will be covering this topic, and based on that topic itself I try to recollect all the keywords and then converting that keywords into the sentences, then freezing all the like blog related things and then modifying it until it becomes.
ठीक है देखो देखो okay, as part of this slot that is there. Okay, so right now the simple question is what is happening in your life. So currently we know the answer. देखो execution strategy, yeah, you keep doing it, improving on that. But first thing is he's constantly working. देखो, we need to think how now other people benefit. So first constant thing, he's focused on weekly basis upgrading the skills, weekend में upgrading the book related knowledge. Okay, second, he's planning the week, what you need to do in the full week. So that's what he's on a growth journey, and he has not stopped since past more than 2 months now. So consistency wise, he has accomplished it. So he's on a growth track right now. Yes, college is happening plus job is also going on. Okay, so that's what is Prasad currently happening. Okay, next, Prasad, are you facing any challenges right now or any questions you have? Do you need any kind
Yes,
of
sir.
support?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. There are a few challenges like it's related to sleep first of all. So like not able to get the 7 hours of sleep. I'm working on that. Like surely I will do it. But now, if you compare to earlier, it was very less. But now, like I'm able to get like 6 and 6.5 hours. So I
When are
mean,
you going to sleep and when are you waking up?
so sleep like it's varies a lot. Like yesterday I slept around 11:30. And sometimes it's may exceed to 12 and a half. Yeah.
Okay, okay. ठीक है, देखो, just a few things we already like earlier discussed on this, but देखो, first, fix the morning wake up time. Don't change that, and this
Yeah,
applies
yes,
for
fixed.
everyone. Okay, so fix the morning wake up time. Doesn't matter what happens, you should wake up at the same time because that will train your mind and the body. कि भाई, okay, at this time I wake. If you are happening naturally before that, maybe you wake up, but otherwise your alarms and everything should be focused. Ki bhai, 6 a.m. or 6:15 a.m. is my regular wake up time, and stick with that. Don't let that keep move forwarding. We need to train a pattern to the mind and the body. Once you stick with that, your next stage is during the day, don't take any sleep. Okay, if you sleep immediately after this, so in the beginning stage, don't take sleep during the day. Let all that sleep accumulate during the night itself so that you can sleep early. If you take sleep during the day, night be continue hoga, which will impact your next day, and this rotation will always happen. So step one, fix the morning time. Step two, avoid any sleep during the day. That will accumulate the night. Automatically sleeping time will correct itself. Okay, that let that correction happen. Right now there is some variation, like Prasad, you are saying 11:30 or 12 ho raha hai. So let it happen by naturally avoid the deep sleep time. Third, do some physical activities during the day. The body actually gets exhausted, tired by the end of the day कि you feel like more sleeping. Okay, उतना रहेगा हो जाएगा. And then try really कि 11 keep it as a target. ठीक है? So just yeah, it will take some time. Try 11 keeping as a target, and then once you have achieved that point, then maybe during the day you can take power naps if you really feel like needing it. Okay?
Yes.
So okay, okay, Prasad, what more?
Apart from that, like there is a few challenges related to work. So like sometimes I used to stuck in between. So the errors like yesterday itself it happens. Like I spent 3 to 4 hours solving the same error, but I was not getting any idea like what to do next. And so I thought like taking break will be the fine thing, and it really works in my case. Like when I free up my mind from that particular thing for a particular duration of time, and then I again came back to it, I get a new perspective to see the things, because I think it's needed. If you see the things only from one side and you are not able to see from the other side, so that challenge keeps haunting you for a longer period of time.
Okay, now let me give one suggestion to Prasad and everyone. Okay, this is recently I started doing it and it's really helping like anything. Okay, as soon as you get a problem, think for it for 5 minutes how to solve, not more than 5 minutes how to solve. Then immediately, okay, go to Chat GPT. That's it. Chat GPT is giving all the solutions for every problem. I've been using it very extensively since past 2 weeks. Your technical problems can be sorted, your personal life, it just responds. It is a very nicely trained AI model which is solving everything. It is giving code snippets. You can get your project work coded very nicely. It's really working like a charm. Okay. So, and I think you will like save a lot of your time. So everybody, okay, I'm sincerely requesting, use that and you will be like a faster person. One day's work, you can finish it in like in couple of hours. It's thinking like a human being, guys. That's intelligent. I've never seen something like that, and it's incredible. You will feel actually you're talking to a human who understands your context, and it speaks based upon context. As if you're doing a chat with somebody, you can say, "Arey, but your answer which you have given, but this is not working for me. Can you suggest something else?" And that corrects itself and again gives you a better reply. It's working like a human. It's a very nicely trained AI model. And I feel whatever Prasad you're saying, 3 hours are gone. It will not be required. I think in 15 minutes, you will have the solutions with proper code snippets of every problem that you're dealing with. I am trying since past 2-3 weeks and it's like incredible. ठीक है, गूगल पे नहीं मिलती है वैसे चीजें that precisely answer to answer. You have to explore more, but here it's just talking to the point. I think you can just take it human conversation. I think it's understanding the context which you're talking. It's not giving dummy, not like Alexa or Google Home and all these things which just talk something. It is actually human thinking kind of machine they have developed. It's incredible. Okay, so I would say right from today onwards, so I personally started practicing this in my one browser tab. Always Chat GPT is open, and whenever I face some problem, within 5 minutes I'm training myself to really go there and use it, ask any question, get the problem and immediately solve it. And it's working like anything for any topic of the world. It's very nicely trained model. Okay, so let's see, guys. The future is going to change. You have to adapt to these AI tools, otherwise you will become like very outdated in the market. Okay, so just do that and it will solve a lot of your problems. Okay, so chalo guys, Prasad, now it's time up. Otherwise or bhi gappe marte happen. But I think one just last in 1 minute, I'll share the attendance, but in 1 minute, if you would like to give some valuable suggestion to other people based upon whatever you're experiencing, so that would help.
Yeah, sure. So for me, I think the consistency is the key to do anything. Like as you mentioned that even if you are a tortoise or a hare, it's totally depends on the consistency. And I believe, yeah, it's true. So everyone sees that I have written 18 blogs, but they didn't know that how much time I spend on every day. So it's not like that I woke up, I write that blog in 5 minutes and completed that 18 blogs. It's not like that. I've spent the time there. So it's all about the consistency. And the second thing is like we are a human. So we get a like haunting thoughts or anxious thoughts every time. So as you have mentioned the day before yesterday, we have to inject the positive thoughts in ourselves. So I like 40 to 50 minutes listening to one of my favorite mentors and their experiences, like how they have overcome the challenges in their life. And by listening to them, like our problem doesn't seem so even a stone in front of them. Like they have just moved the rock and we are not able to move the single stones. Yeah, that's a horrible thing. Like I think we really need to work on our thoughts. If we are thinking right, we will be able to do the things.
Super.
Right.
Okay, so Prasad, in the chat we have given attendance. Everybody mark the attendance. As you're listening all this consistency, so apply everyone. Okay, all the new guys who came. So like this, the way we spoke with Suman, one by one, we are speaking with all the guys. Let me highlight Suman that we have spoken. So in rotation, we will keep discussing with all so that you can share your views to others, your struggle or problems or whatever you're dealing with, so that we can discuss if there are some solutions possible. But I think you will become more bold and more confident and you'll start getting more results in your life. But again, just wake up 6:30 in the morning and join us. There is no reason which you can give for your failure on your deathbed. Life doesn't give second chance. If there is any second chance, it is today. That's it. और नहीं आने वाला कभी. Every second chance comes today. डेथ बेड पे रहोगे, बोलेंगे एक और मौका दे दे, ऊपर वाला बोलेंगे आजा बेटा बहुत दिए, आजा बस कर, अभी किसको बना रहा है मामू, चल आजा. Don't do that. Okay, don't cheat yourself. Fine. So have an amazing life, guys, and see you guys tonight 9 p.m. And join tomorrow. Be consistent. Thank you, everybody.